Is it on already?
Hold on.
Wait for a while.
Okay,
YouTube is on. Okay, let's wait until Facebook is also on. Done? Yeah? Okay. Seems that we are already online in YouTube and also Facebook. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the show.
Yes, good afternoon.
Sorry, I'm going to introduce you soon. But anyway, welcome back. I'm William. And at this moment, we are having the start of the week, who is actually one of my dear friends. She is Sara Ram. Clap, 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 clap. Okay. You want to say something, Sarah?
Hello, hi, I'm Sara Ram. And thank you, William, for having me on your show. It's
Thank you so
fantastic.
much. Thank you for actually wanting to be a part of the show. And to any one of you who still doesn't know who is Sarah, so I think we met each other since about 3 years ago, right? 3 years ago. She was an avid learner of Chinese metaphysics, so her Chinese metaphysics skills and knowledge are very good. She's been learning it quite sometimes, and after around 3 years, she decided to put her skills and knowledge into use. So she became a consultant, mainly in the career and the business industry, right? That's why Sarah has a nickname, which is called Life Strategist, right, Sarah?
Yes.
Good. So, Sarah is very proficient. If you're having trouble, having obstacles, you don't know what to do, especially in your career, you're stuck in a place. If you have a business and you want to make it growing, you want to expand your business, you know what? Sarah may be a solution or an answer to your prayer. You can just contact her, you talk to her, and she will give you a lot of good advice, which you will see the way she talks in this session now. Her contact number and her Facebook as well her Instagram will be mentioned in the comment section. So you please, if you want to know about her more, then you can follow her Facebook and also follow her Instagram. You also have a web page, is it, Sarah?
Yes, I have a web page made by a good friend named Andrew.
He is our good friend. So you mentioned to me about your web page, so you can share it here, like how you.
Yes, and if anybody wants to contact me, you can just leave your name and number. That's a space there in the web page, and you can leave a message there, and I will get back to you. I'll contact you back.
So that's actually helping a lot of people. Yeah. I mean, you just go to the web page and look at the blank space there. You just put down your name, your issue, and you will contact them back. Yeah. So
yes.
Do not be scared if you don't have time, because she is the one who's going to contact you. So don't worry, you'll be in a good hands. And I think we need to talk something about you so people can know you a bit better. I know that you are good in face reading and also 八字. Then that's I think is helping a lot when people having difficulties in knowing their characters, their strengths, their what they are good at. But I also know that you're very good in Chiman Tunja. which is actually a skill of strategizing. So if you have some problem with your business or even in your career, and you want to know why, you can actually ask Sarah because she is very good in it. As Sarah will later explain, the problem might not be from outside of you, but maybe from inside of you. So it is best to check with Sarah to know what's going to happen. So how can you say about this, Sarah? Because you talked to me about finding insight, which I think is very, very cool.
Yeah, it's to look inside of you rather than external, especially if you have issues and problems and if you feel stuck in your life. Sometimes it's always not external because external is something you cannot control. But what you have control over is yourself, what you do, what you think, how you behave. This is all coming from you. So when there is a problem there that needs to be resolved, look towards inside, look for a solution. I usually do my business is mainly focusing on achievement because I like to strategize. Like when you have issues with your boss or your colleagues and you can't seem to overcome the situation, and perhaps you need to influence them to do something your way, or you need something from them, then using Chiman, using date selection based on the right timing, based on the right day and hour that's compatible to you, you you use it to your advantage to gain the upper hand, to take the action and do what you actually need to do. Because maybe if you did the same action on a day that's bad for you, it may not work. But if you do it on the right day with all the energy, the universal energy on your side, it will happen. It will just happen like that. Maybe not today. You won't get your answers instantly, but somehow, maybe a week or two later, you will just see miraculously things happen to align your way.
Oh, very interesting.
That's what I major in mostly. Yes.
It's very interesting because you mentioned about the strategy. Yeah, in terms of facing any obstacle, what you need to do is strategize yourself towards the problem. Yeah, and also another
Yes.
another what makes me excited is you say how to influence people. So when you have problem, not only you have to strategize yourself, but you also need to know how to influence the other person.
Yes.
So everything you don't need to have a direct contact. Yeah, like direct war is not good. If you strategize yourself, it's, I think you make situation become like a win-win situation for the both parties, is it?
Yes, because it's not always about confrontation. It's not about always fighting. It's about giving something to someone and they will give you back something, because we all want something. We all want to have a good life, isn't it? We want to all be happy, and when things go our way, we become happy. So when you want to influence someone to do something for you, you have to give them something, and then they will do back something for you. It's a give and take, an exchange of energy. It's all about energy. You know about Albert Einstein? Albert Einstein said this: everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. It's all about energy. Energy goes through even to our tiniest cells in our body. And if all this energy vibrates constantly at the right level, at a high level, you will just somehow feel that everything goes your way. Even on bad days, the bad thing that happened naturally was meant to teach you something, to learn how to overcome it, and you become a better person in that case.
That one is very good and very inspiring. I also need to ask you something else because you mentioned about the direction, date selection. Eh? You said if you
Yes.
want to do something, you better align yourself, finding a good day, good hour. I mean, can you make it? Can you explain it more? Because I think that's an interesting fact.
Okay, how I use this date selection is
Mm-hmm.
when you have your barter chart, you will see that there are 4 animals in your chart, correct?
Mm-hmm. True,
And
true.
especially if it's something to do with taking action, you will look at the day pillar, the animal that's directly related to your personality.
Mm-hmm.
So, animal comes together, combines, or it's the same, it's aligned. That means that they, with that special abilities, like the stars, auxiliary stars, and all that, will be aligned to you. And if it has good auxiliary stars, and it's that good auxiliary stars enabling it to be a day for you. That's how we use the date selection. We want the day to be aligned with us.
Suaranya bagus.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Hold on.
Okay.
Stuck. Suaranya gimana? Oh, the sound is okay. So you just keep talking.
Oh, okay.
I'm checking. My team is checking the sound. So if something wrong, then they
Okay.
will tell me. So don't worry. You just talk. Yeah. Let me do
Okay. It's
the
okay now?
technical stuff. Don't worry. Yeah.
Okay. So where was I about date selection, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it missed? Did what I say was
No. No.
left
No.
out?
No. 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 No.
Okay, so got it on. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
so as I was saying, we want the date to be compatible.
Mm-hmm.
We want the date to align with our day pillar or our year pillar, or when it comes to career, our month pillar, so that things will go more smoothly for us. So, example, if it's a destruction day, we don't normally on the destruction day in the Tongshu calendar, we don't focus on doing external things. We focus on internal change because
Oh.
the energy is not stable on the destruction day. And when the energy on the external is not stable, we want to look within us. We want to see what are our bad habits, what can we change, what are we lacking, what are we low in skills, and then you want to improve it. We want to change, we want to get rid of bad habits. Like example, if we have a health problem, we don't get health problems overnight.
True.
Why
True.
we get this health problem is because of a period of time of doing the like eating unhealthily, sleeping late, not exercising. So over the period of time, the accumulation of bad habits give you that bad health. It's not just that one day of eating a whole box of chocolates. It's not that. You probably have been doing that or eating unhealthily for a period of 1 year. Then only you will feel the effects. Same with when it comes to wealth. If you're constantly going to wake up late, not go to work, call in sick, how do you expect a promotion? You see, it's all about give and take, right? If the
So
boss
true.
sees you're working hard, he will recognize you and give you a promotion and give you more pay. But if he sees that you're not coming in to work and sleeping at home, taking in sick leaves, how do you expect to get the wealth promotion? You can't just say, I'm going to use feng shui chimen and my good bazi luck to now I'm going and then I'm going to get that promotion. Your chart may say, yes, you are eligible for promotion. You're going to get wealth this year. You're going to have great happiness this year. But if you don't do anything, you just stay home and you just sleep, and then you say, oh, how come I didn't get that promotion this year? Why my boss didn't recognize me? It's because yes, you have the energy of that promotion, but you didn't do anything. How is it that the boss is going to see it? Aren't you supposed to let the boss see how hard you're working? And compare, if you have that promotion luck in your chart, compared to your 10 colleagues, like the 10 subordinates working with you. And those 10 subordinates don't have the lucky stars, but you have the lucky star. Just by working an extra hour a day, you will get recognized. But those colleagues that don't have the lucky star can work extra 10 hours and they still won't be recognized. But remember that if you have that lucky star and you don't even do any work, and those colleagues without the lucky star works hard, they will be recognized in you and you will say, oh, I have the lucky star. Why didn't I get promoted? Why are they getting promoted? It's all about exchange of energy again. If you want something, you have to give something. If you don't do anything, you don't get anything. So by doing nothing, you won't get the promotion. They did something, they got the promotion.
It's a very nice thing. It's a very nice thing. Because my focus in the YouTube channel is about karma, and I've been learning about psychology stuff, the thoughts, feelings, and everything. And as I mentioned before, sometimes you tend to look at yourself and you how do you call? You put yourself into higher value, like you said before. Like people always have a sick leave. They didn't actually do the right job, but on their mind, they're thinking that they already did such a great job. So when the boss gave promotion to other people, they will say, how come? I did most of the work, but actually they didn't do.
Yes.
So that's actually a good one. And I also like the way you said, like, if you have the good stars for the year, but if you didn't do anything, even if your friends who doesn't have any good stars at all, but work and do something, in the end, the one who do the work will actually get something rather than the one who has the lucky stars.
Yes.
It is such a
Yes,
relief.
exactly.
It is such. You know why it is such a relief, Sarah? Because my animals this year, the 4 of them, they were the number 11, number 10, 11, and 12. So I have no good stars mostly. Yeah. And it made me worry. It made me worry in the beginning of the year. But, as I progress now, already like 3 weeks now, my worry is getting less and less. And to hear something that I know, whom I know, yeah, like you, whom I know that your skills and knowledge is good, and you said something like this, make me in ease. I don't need to worry. Whether I have good stars, whether I don't have the good stars, as long as I do something, as long as I work very hard, and like you said, yeah, strategize, everything will turn out fine. So I think that's a very good advice, Sarah. Thank you so much. You, how do I say? I think you make a lot of people, you put a lot of people mind into ease lah. So remember, yeah, friends, this year we still have the pandemic. So the situation is surrounding is not that good. People tend to have a negative mindset towards the world and the environment. So if you just focus yourself to the internal side, like Sarah said, you might have your life change to the better. Yeah, something you might not expect will happen. True.
Yes, correct. And that is why I like Chiman so much. That's why my clients contract, they subscribe with me for a year so that I can help and help improve their life. So why Chiman? Because if you don't have good stars, if you don't have a good butter chart, maybe your feng shui, the place that you stay, the environment is not so good. So then you try to use a little luck from Chiman, just doing things at the right time, at the right place.
So you do it step
meaning
by
the
step, yeah?
sectors, the right directions.
You do it step by step, yeah?
Yes.
You don't need to I think you can aim high, but the way you want to achieve it, you just break it into steps, and you try to achieve it step by step.
Yes.
So you don't feel burdened, and in the end, you still achieve that goal, yeah?
Yes. And you always
And
have to look at what you accomplished today. Even when you wake up in the morning and the first thing you do is just fold your blankets and make your bed. That itself is one accomplishment. Give
that
yourself
is
that one accomplishment to get out of bed. Do you know how many people they can't get out of bed? To get out of bed to say, I am so grateful that my heart is beating and my feet can still get up, walk. A lot of people can't even walk off bed. They are sick. So the thing is, be grateful that you can even do that. That if you lost your job and all that, don't worry. It's not the end. You still can do something. You can still get up out of bed. You can still search for a job. You don't have to look for a same paying job, same level paying job. As long as it's money, income that can put food on your table. Look at that now. Look at that as being grateful for that first. You don't have to look like I need to earn that big house or that big car. Just take baby steps. In the end, if you don't
Mhm.
look at that big wealth that you want to make, but to look at the journey in your life, what do you do every day? What have you done for others every day? What have you done for yourself every day? That itself is a great accomplishment. And if you can just focus on that and feel that I'm so grateful that I could do that, that is really good and can help a lot of people out of being depression. I'm not talking about the clinical depression. I'm talking about depression that ordinary people get. We as ordinary people, there are days that we have low energy and high energy, and on days that we are low energy, we will tend to feel depressed. But we have to always talk ourselves out of it, like, hey, this is nothing, you'll get over it.
Yes, that's true. That's true. That's a good one, actually. You just put everything into baby steps. And I think, yeah, the moment you wake up in the morning, like you said, you need to be grateful, especially because if you are able to move out of your bed, yeah, so don't be lazy. This one, I'm talking to myself,
Yes.
yeah. As soon as I wake up, the thing that I do is take to cover more with blanket, snuggle a bit, rest for another 5-10 minutes, which usually extend until half an hour. But actually, that's true. You wake up in the morning, and you need to feel grateful that you can still wake up. You might lose your job, you might have anything bad happen to you, but like Sarah said, it's not the end. As long as you can still breathing, yeah, I think breathing is good enough because
Yes.
we are used to getting everything uh, like care for us. We have 2 foot, 2 hands, 2 feet. We can do anything, and suddenly some obstacle came, and we already sigh, then unable to do
Yes.
anything, right? And
Yeah.
there are people outside there who are not so lucky like us. They don't have 2 hands, they don't have 2 feet,
Yes.
but they're still productive. And
Yeah,
in this
exactly. Mm-hmm.
and in this pandemic area, I mean, in this pandemic time, they like Sarah said, they don't feel depressed. They do something, they strategize something, and in the end, their life is better than us, who has 2 hands, 2 feet, all normal. So
Yes,
I
correct.
guess
All normal. Yes.
all normal, yeah. So I think what you said is hopefully it's motivating to a lot of you guys, because it's definitely motivating me. uh, I will try to be more grateful. I'm grateful every day anyway. I'm grateful. Especially I'm grateful when I wake up in the morning, I can go to the toilet and do my business there, because that is also very important. If you can't do the business there, my gosh, you don't feel good.
Yes, get rid of the
True.
bad inside your body. Yes.
But that's true, right? I'm not talking stupid stuff. That one, yeah, if you able to do that, some people sick because they cannot do the business. So sometimes when I can do the
Yes.
business, I'm very
Correct.
grateful.
Yes, there are a lot of people.
Yeah. So I think just like Sarah said, we need to be grateful of a lot of small things that usually happen to us, and we just took it for granted. And actually, there are so many people out there who doesn't have as luck, don't have the same, the same situation like us. Yeah, we should be grateful. We are blessed. I think it's time now to talk, to
You're
say
always
hi.
blessed, no matter
So we are
what
going.
level. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, we are going to say hi first. We are going to say hi to Fari. We say hi to May. We are going to say hi to Rini. So there are a few of people who are watching. We have Poon Leong Xia.
Hello, hi.
Yeah, he said good Monday evening, William and Sarah. Good Monday evening, Boon. I don't know who is still watching, who is not watching. I don't know, but anyone who's watching this, hello. After you heard what Sarah said, if you would like to comment, you would like to add up something, if you like to know her better, write down the comment below. Yeah, so we are going to read your comments, and Sarah might able to answer you. Anyway, anyhow, thank you, Sarah, for a great introduction. I think you give us a lot of insight. It's a good thing because sometimes people tend to complain all the time. They complain because of the environment, of the outside situation are not running according to what they want, but they actually forget that everything is actually from within. Yeah, just like you said, make grateful, be grateful. I think become grateful is already helping. So thanks a lot. Oh, there's also Suryani who's watching. Chung Yokeling is watching too. How are you? Later, if you guys want to connect with Sarah, as I already mentioned, I'm going to put down her Facebook and also her Instagram, as well as her link to the website. Yeah. So if you would like to know more and would like to talk and have a consultation with Sarah, please do contact her. I believe that she will be an answer to your questions or to your issues. She is very nice. She's very calm. Yeah, she structured her words, and the way she perceive your issue is also quite different with other person. She tends to see it through the positive ways of life. So that's why she got the name of life strategist. Yeah. So I think if you would like to have a consultation with her, please just drop in. Like she said, you can just go to her website, write down your name, number, and she will contact you. So it is actually no hassle at all. Kenapa? Okay. Yeah. So thanks, Sarah. So I think we are going to talk about the monkey and the rooster now.
Yes.
And before we are
Okay.
started, Sarah is going to tell us a story. I haven't actually heard the story, so I'm quite excited.
Okay.
I'm very excited actually. So please tell us the story, Sarah.
Okay. This is called, the title of the story is called The Great Race. Well, it's about how the 12 animals joined the Chinese zodiac. Okay, it's just a short story. Well, one day, the Jade Emperor, ruler of the heavens, where he found a way to calculate the years. And he wanted to measure these years based on animals. So he called all the animals and said he's going to arrange for a race, and whoever crosses the river will win the placing of the 12 animals. So all the animals were excited and they wanted to race because they wanted to be part of the Chinese horoscope, Chinese zodiac animals. So the reward was to have their names there, and it was a great honor to have their names in the Chinese horoscope. Then, it started with the cat and the mouse walking on the way, and they looked at the river, and they realized they couldn't cross the river. So they were like, oh, it's a problem. How I'm going to overcome this problem? And the mouse, being so smart and intelligent, he said, oh, look, I see an ox over there. He seems to be going towards the same place, heading towards the river. Let's take a ride on him. So the cat and the mouse went and asked the ox, sir, are we allowed to sit on you while you cross the river? Because we are two small animals and we can't swim. Because as you know, the cat and the mouse cannot swim, right? So the
Right.
ox is a very kind-hearted person. The cock said, sure, hop on. So they both hopped on and enjoyed the ride. And when the ox was reaching the end of the river, before reaching the end of the river, the naughty little mouse pushed the cat into the water. And then, as they got closer, the mouse jumped ahead and reached the emperor and told the Jade Emperor, see, I'm number one. And then the Jade Emperor said, yes, you are number one. The ox, being a kind-hearted person, he said to himself, well, it's okay. It's a little mouse. Let him be first. So the mouse got to be the first place, and the ox accepted his second place. So then came the tiger. The tiger just came, slinking across the water, swimming across the river, and reached and got the third place. Third place, yeah. So then the rabbit came, but the rabbit is such a small, fragile animal. The rabbit tried to hop over the pebbles to cross the river, because how? The rabbit himself can't swim. But the rabbit nearly drowned, and the rabbit quickly grabbed onto a log, a tree log, but the tree log was drifting away. Then came the big dragon. The dragon has a very big heart, a very kind big heart. The dragon blew the log so that the rabbit could go ahead and reach and took the fourth placing. So the dragon, being a kind-hearted person, heard that humans had drought. There was not enough water. So the dragon swept up some water and went and made rain. He go and fly through the clouds, and he made rain for people so that the plants could grow. And then he came, and then the emperor said to the dragon, you're such a great animal. How come you're only in the fifth place? Because the dragon said, oh, I had to save the rabbit and people. That's why I came late. That's why he got the fifth place only. So then came the horse. And as the horse was about to reach the land, the snake was hiding in the horse's mane, the hair, the long mane hair. And the snake jumped out and took the place of the horse. So the horse only got the seventh place. Then came the goat, monkey, and rooster. Well, the rooster is a very, very intelligent animal. Before crossing the river, the rooster was thinking, how am I going to swim? Because as you know, rooster, monkey, and goat cannot swim. But the rooster saw there was a raft there, like a little makeshift boat, a raft. So the rooster said to the monkey and the goat, hey, why don't we get on this raft? Because he knew that the monkey and the goat could push the water, could push the boat so it can move forward, because the rooster doesn't have hands, right? Only feet. So they went on the raft, and the thing about the goat, the monkey, and the rooster is they worked together because of teamwork. They got across because of teamwork. So you can see always the monkey and rooster is all about teamwork. Monkey has the gung inside. It is inside the character, of the monkey has gung, right? Gung is all about teamwork, right? And so is Zin. Zin, and if you always see Zin and gung people together. If story, because the goat was so kind, they let the goat take the first place of the three of them. Then came the monkey and the rooster. Well, the dog was so playful that is why it came so late. It is playing and rolling, enjoying life. I got the pig came last because it was hungry and decided to eat. All the Chinese animals were decided that way. And that's why we have the 12 animals assigned. And so, but there was the cat in the end made it across the river, but there was no place, there was no 13th place for the cat. So that is why the cat is always angry with the mice and always chasing the mice. He still cannot let go of what the mice did, pushing him into the river. So that's the end of the story of then. That was how the zodiac came to life, the zodiac animals.
That was such an interesting story, Sarah.
I hope
I like
you enjoyed it.
No, not only I enjoy it because I heard similar like this, but I haven't heard something like yours before. And I like the way you make it, like if you learn Chinese metaphysics, you actually mention a lot of symbolics there, yeah. How the goat, the rooster, and the monkey works together in a team. How actually snake also,
Yes.
hiding in the mane. Same thing with the rat.
Yes.
It's very interesting, and I like it so much. And I especially wanted to know what happened with the cats. and you said that in the end, actually, the cat survived, but he got pissed. so the cat angry to the mouse. So so they become enemies since then, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that one is very funny. Thank you so much. It's very funny. Hello, Richa Jane. How are you? Hello, Denis Satchan Dafir. Zulkarnain Soleh. How are you? Sarah, there is a question of Boone. I don't know if we can probably talk about this or not regarding the time. He asked if we can check for 2021 which direction is good for manifestation or the pandemic to be less potent. Okay.
For manifestation, you have to actually go to one website, which I can share with you if you contact me, to get your Achievement Destiny Palace. And once you know your Achievement Destiny Palace, you can do your manifestations with the back of your head to that direction. Because right now, we can't tell you which direction. We need to check your date of birth and time of birth. So you can contact me first to give you
That's
that.
a good answer. Good. You can just contact Sarah, yeah? You can contact Sarah, you can ask.
You can go online. Yeah.
You can go online.
Or you can go online. Yeah.
Yeah. Doing great, Richa said. And she is also saying that the story is interesting. Yeah, truly. So enjoy it so much. I left.
Thank you.
Boone said not for me or for him. Okay. And I think it's a great thing Sarah actually extended her help. So if you would like to know more, because as I know, Sarah said that for achievement is actually more to personal direction. So if you want to do more personal thing, you might just ask her what is your direction for manifestation, and later she will help you with it. Yeah. Okay, so I think we are going to start with the monkey.
Yes.
So I might just say, if you are born on 1932, 44, 56, 68, 80, 92, 2004, and 2016, it means that you are born under the sign of monkey, and monkey is in your years. Sarah might want to add up with the month.
Okay, just give me a second. I had needed to open this website. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, just give me a second. Yeah. Okay, maybe you can mention.
Okay, for the
It.
monkey.
Okay.
So if you are born from the 6th or 7th of August until 6th to 7th of September, then you have monkey. Yeah, that's true. They have the monkey in your month. And for the day, we cannot actually mention about it because you need to have the software, or you need to have the 1000 years of calendar to check it out. Instead, if you are born from 3 o'clock in the afternoon until 4:59, then you also have monkey in your hour.
Yes.
And as Sarah already mentioned, that we actually have 4 animal signs in our life, depending on where it is. So if you have the sign in your year, it means that it's going to happen within your social circle. Social circle. If it's in your month, it means it's something to do with your work, a business, or job. If it's in the day, something to do with your spouse or your partner. If it's within your hour, it means your ambition, your dreams, your children, subordinates, and so on. So are you okay now, Sarah?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
I've got it already.
Okay, good. Hi, William and Sarah from Adeline Xiao. How are you again? And Boon said, noted with thanks. Thank you, Boon. Thank you. Thank you for always participating in our show. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hello, Ko Irwan. How are you? Okay. You want to start with the monkey in 2019?
Yes, the 2019. Yeah, okay. So the monkey was having real fun in 2019. They had the fortune virtue, means a lot of partying, having such good time, great food, enjoying life. They had, if those monkeys were smart, they would accumulate wealth instead of just enjoying partying. That would be great. And in that year, they also had a lot of helpful people helping them. I'm sure the noblemen also had a lot of parties. That's why they were having such fun, nice food, and enjoying, right?
True.
So,
it is a good time to make
but
connection,
I bet,
right?
yeah, that's also a year the monkey probably had to spend a lot. When you keep having parties, you have to spend a lot of money. So they had the robbery Shah, and they lose things. Maybe they enjoyed so much they forgot their wallet or something, or forgot their phone, and then have to repurchase. But they didn't have to worry much. It was all fun in 2019.
So once you lost it, you don't care about it, yeah?
But with all that
Because
partying, I'm sure they would have. Yeah.
I mean, having too much fun, even if you lose something, it doesn't matter because you're basically having fun more, yeah? So I think it's a very good year in 2019.
Yeah.
Sorry, you say something again because the connection not that good. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Good. So anyway, probably, with so much hanging around, they do argue a lot also because they had the curl tongue,
Argue a lot.
in the stars. Yeah, because, the more you hang out with people, the more arguments, right? Sometimes misunderstanding,
That's true. That's true.
can happen. Yeah.
So it's actually
It's not always just.
goes hand in hand. Yeah, you go out all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so true. That's so true.
Yeah. Go out all the time, spend a lot of money, forget all your things, didn't bring back, and then go argue, make a little, have a discussion, and then disagreement, and then argue.
Maybe having too much alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
alcohol.
when people talk, you got drunk and you say something stupid, and when you wake up, oh
Yeah.
my God, what did I say? Something happened. And
Yeah.
it's so good. It's very nice of
Or
you.
maybe you met,
Mhm.
yeah, and then maybe met a nasty nobleman,
Mhm.
because nobleman is not always nice, because nobleman sometimes is there to teach you a lesson, perhaps
True.
the monkey would have encountered those. Yeah.
I like the way you mentioned that nobleman is not sometimes nice, because most of us truly, even me, until a few years ago, I always thought that nobleman supposed to come, like even the look is very good lah, not going to be bad lah. But yeah, as you said, like, not all noblemen are nice. So maybe you meet a
Yeah.
nasty nobleman. But all in all, is
Yeah, and
2019
teaches
supposed
you
to
a
be a good
lesson.
year for
Yeah, enjoyed too much in 2019.
But as you said, 2019, even though it is a good year for them, they're having a good time, whatever. You mentioned something about you need to accumulate wealth, yeah, accumulate wealth.
Yes. If they didn't accumulate wealth, then it's really not, it's really wasted if they didn't accumulate wealth, because in 2020, after that, it wasn't such a good year already. And if they had spent a lot of time instead of just partying, accumulating
Mhm.
wealth, buying assets, that would have come in handy in the year 2020, especially during the COVID. Have savings that can last up to 6 months or a year, for those who go jobless. Because a lot of monkeys during 2020 lost their jobs, so had to change jobs. It was really tough. I think among all, the monkey felt it the most, among all the animals, because of their energy stars were really not good. But there were some clients that had the monkey, and what they did was they used other energies instead of just their Bachitzat auxiliary stars. We don't just focus on our Bachitzat auxiliary stars. There are other things. It's one of it is our actions, doing the things at the right time. And you can even use feng shui sectors in your home. Perhaps your stars are not good. Then you go to, like, in 2020, the wealth stars are in the northwest and in the west. So the monkey, if they had spent a lot of time there, they would be able to overcome problems. Those monkeys that focus on other aspects, like feng shui and actions, and not just be depressed and like let go everything and give up everything, will not experience it so badly, I would say.
But anyway, I don't think you need to worry, because 2020 is already over, and the energy of Ock is gonna come soon
Yes.
anyway. So rather than you keep thinking about how bad your year was, I think you better prepare in 2021, right? Because I think 2021 is going to be a good year, another good year for them, right, Sarah?
Excellent year, excellent, a year of recovery. You have the nobleman star. Where a lot of monkeys, that if they have lost their job in 2020, now something very good and interesting for them. They can actually start their business. This is a great
Oh my
year to
gosh.
start their business. Yeah. Because they don't work for people anymore. Maybe they can do small businesses. Now, in this time, a lot of food is needed. People want food deliveries or do delivery jobs, or in Malaysia we have the Grab, where the guys will send all the food to homes because people can't eat out anymore. So there's in need of Grab drivers. So they can change jobs.
We also
do
have it
their
here.
own food business and deliver the food. Okay.
We also have it here. Grab.
And then they have the Grab, huh? Yeah. So what they can do is open a food store or even cook from home and have the food delivered. And a lot of people don't know how to cook, or different style of food. And so there's the demand is there for food.
True. I mean, you cannot go
So
anywhere,
and also have,
right? You cannot
this
go
year
anywhere.
the Sky Happiness.
You cannot go anywhere. Basically, you don't know what to do. Or one thing to make you happy is food. So if you can supply the demand, the market, with, like you said, character or unique foods that people want to try. Even it's funny, because before pandemic, you heard in one place there is quite well-known foods. You're a bit lazy to go there because maybe it's a bit far, it's not inconvenient for you to go there. And suddenly in this pandemic time, because you have, like what you said, delivery coming to you, you try it now. Yeah, so it's a bit funny because sometimes I don't want to go to that place. But now, because you have nothing to do, you look at your applications, then you say, okay, now I really want to try because I have nothing to do at home. And all I need to do is just press the button and somebody will deliver it to my house. So I think, like what you said, if you have Monkey, even though in 2019 was a good, fun year, whatever, it's a bit funny, Sarah, because you have a great life and suddenly bad things happen to you in 2020. So maybe it's also a lesson, like if you want to be happy, you cannot be overly happy. You also need to be in control. And after you have a bad luck, like you said, it's going to have to be a good year again in 2021. So if you have Monkey and you have a negative point of view, then it's going to be over. So you cannot give up because everything bad will always, in the end, comes out good. And if we're having a good life, maybe
correct.
there is bad luck lurking behind.
Yes, correct. And the Monkey also has the ability this year to dissolve all its problems. Like last year, they probably had the back booking study, had people gossiping bad about them. And then the 2019, the things that so this year, coming year 2021, which will be after February 4th, they will have ability to solve their problems, solve issues. So the thing to focus their thoughts on not having a job or not having money or having or having a bad economic problems, because they have that special star to dissolve all challenges. And that is one star that people love. People might even come and look to you, like, help me solve problems this year. And who knows, maybe they'll pay you if you solve their problems. If you're that good, they'll pay you to solve problems. So that's one business they can do also. Depends on their skills, they can focus on that area, solving other people's problems.
Very good. So like the way you say it, Sarah, it's not like I like the way you say it. It's a new insight for me. Like you said, because Monkey has a good start, which solve problems. If you think you have problem in career, then you need to focus on your career to solve it. It means you need to be aware of what your problem is, yeah, because otherwise
Yes,
you
clarity of the mind.
clarity of the mind. You need to know what kind of problems you want to solve. So if you want to solve a lot of things, you need to be clear of a lot of things. I think that
Check
is
your
good because,
skills.
yeah, I think that's a good thing because people sometimes think, it's a good year, so everything's supposed to be good. Uh, one day
Yes.
when you have bad luck, you wake up and suddenly everything's okay. So it's not going to be like that, yeah, Sarah.
Yeah, correct. So I just want to share with you this little story about the monkey mind. They say the monkey thinks of unnecessary things or imitates this bad habit. So I just want to
Mm-hmm.
share with you a little story on it. So there was this, why I'm talking about this monkey mind is because when we manifest for something, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and you feel like when you think of something and things don't go your way, and then we learn Chiman, right? We learn Chiman and we
Mm-hmm.
talk about manifesting. And when we learn Chiman and we want to manifest, the first thing we need to control is our monkey mind, our mind, so that it doesn't think of all kinds of not good things. So just a little story. There was this man, as he was walking through he went out for a walk and he was walking
Mm-hmm.
for hours and he was feeling very, very tired. So
Mm-hmm.
as he walked and he was feeling very tired, he said like, oh, I wish I could just sit down under a cooling shelter to have a rest. So as he walked, he saw a big tree. He was manifesting it. He was thinking, I want to rest under a nice cooling place. And there was a big, nice tree. And he sat under the tree and he rested and he had a good sleep. And when he woke up, he was feeling hungry and his mind started to think. He was thinking,
Mm-hmm.
oh, how nice if I can have food. How nice. And he started to imagine all the variety of his favorite food. Suddenly, you won't believe it. The food appeared. The food appeared in front of him. And a person who is hungry won't question. They will just eat first. Eat first, right? Don't need to
True.
think where this food came from. Yeah. So eat first. After he ate, he was like, oh, I'm so thirsty. I wish there was something to drink. And there was suddenly appeared some alcohol drinks or some drinks that he liked. And he drank himself contented. After he was drinking, his monkey mind started to work again against him this time. Why? Why is all this food coming? Where is the food coming from? Why when I think about this food, the food appear? Why is it when I think about the drink appear? Even when I wanted to rest, the tree appeared. How come this is impossible? Something is not right. What's not right? Then he said, maybe there's ghosts here. Maybe there's ghosts here because something is not right. How can all this just appear? So after that, he was thinking about the ghost, and the ghost appeared. And the ghost was coming towards him. He said, oh my goodness, that's why there's food, because there's ghosts. The ghost gave me the food, but the ghost is coming near. The ghost, he said, oh, it's coming to me. Surely the ghost is going to torture me. And true enough, the ghost started to tortured him, and he was screaming in pain. And as he was screaming in pain, he said, the ghost is going to kill him. And true enough, the ghost killed him. This is sad lah. But do you know why he had this sad happen to him? It was all in his mind. Because you know what? He was actually sitting under a wishing tree. He was sitting under a wishing tree, and everything that he wished for came true. He wished for a place to rest, it came. He wished for food, it came. He wished for the drink, it came. He couldn't believe his luck. He started to think bad things. He started to think of ghosts. Must be a ghost. Why am I having such good luck? It must be a ghost. Then when he wished the ghost came. He manifested it. The ghost even came and tortured him because he started to think it, and eventually killed him because it was all his own doing. It's all in his own mind. Of course, in our everyday life, we don't it's not so easily we manifest and things came. But if really it happened, I'm sure a lot of good things or bad things will happen, right? Because we think only it comes. Because lucky, I mean, like for him in his situation, he was sitting under a wishing tree. The moral of the story is be careful of what you think, because what you think may manifest into reality. Because do you know that what we see now you're looking at the computer in front of you, you're wearing your specs, you're wearing your clothes. All this came from our mind, our manifestation that became reality, correct? Am I right?
Correct. True.
So that is why you must always be careful of what you think, because what you think is what you're going to get. Really. So we always have this conflict, in ourselves. We say, I wish to have a big house. And then suddenly you counter your own manifestation. You say, but how I'm going to buy a house? I have no money. So you counter yourself with the desire. And by saying I don't have money, you're also saying I don't want it. So it's your own internal conflict. You say you want, but you say I don't have money, so cannot get. So then you are thinking about whether it's going to happen or not, whether it's possible or not. Actually, you don't have to think so much. Just manifest, do what you have to do, carry on in your life. Don't worry. You decide what's possible or not. It's not for you to decide what's possible or not. You just need to carry on your activity. Whether it's going to happen for you or not going to happen to you, leave it to the universe. You just take care of yourself. You control your own actions, your own mind. Because when you control your mind, you said you're going to do something, it will align with your emotions. And when it aligns with your emotions, you will do the right actions and you will take the right small baby steps towards your goals, and you will succeed in getting your object. Correct? So that is why be clear on what you want. That is what I want to say. And that is the luck of the talking about the monkey mind. And why I want to share this story is because I want to say that now this year, the monkey has the dragon virtue, the ability to dissolve challenges and remove obstacles. Control the monkey mind. If you say, I can't solve this problem, you can't. You are right. But if you say, I am going to solve this problem, going to overcome it, you are right. You will overcome it, especially with this good luck star.
I love the story so much. Believe it or not, I love it. When you said it's not a happy ending, but I think this is kind of story where you think after you heard the story. For sure, the first thing that came to my mind is, I want to go to that wishing tree. But
actually, the wishing tree is in ourselves. It is.
True.
It is in ourselves. That's why control your thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah, as you know, I always have monkey thoughts, yeah. But my monkey thoughts is different. I usually, I want to do something like you said, I dance around in Facebook, whatever, because that one is so many of monkey thoughts. If I don't do it, I got distracted. But anyway, it is such a good story. I like it so much. It makes me think. And Richa also laughed. She wrote ha 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 after listening to your story, and I think it is very good because if you get the meaning, it's actually all depends on you. Even monkey, you said 2019 you have a good luck, and 2020 you're having a bad luck, and 2021 you suddenly having a good luck again. It all happening in your head. If you think you always have good luck, even in 2020, I don't think you're having a much difficult life, right, Sarah?
Yes.
Yeah. So even now, if people said, if like Sarah said, in 2021 you're going to have a good life because you have so many good stars ahead of you, but if you don't use it, if you still think that, oh my gosh, I think my life full of bad luck, I don't think you're going to reach your full potential. You're not going to have a good luck this year. So it depends on your luck. So Thank you so much for the story. I think it's very inspiring us.
Because many people, even though now this in 2021 they have better luck, they kind of bring their experience forward. What
Mm-hmm.
happened in 2020, they feel like it's going to be forever or it's going to
Mm-hmm.
be carried forward to 2021. People sometimes find it hard to change that perception. They think they have this pattern, they think that this pattern is going to be the same. But you have to remember that if you behave the same, the outcome is going to be same. So if you want to change that pattern, you need to change the things that you are doing currently. Change, stop doing it, give up something, add on something, then your life will change. But if you're going to continuously do the same thing, how do you expect to get something different?
It's true. One of my friend Heriawan said, "Gagah, Lur, thank you, brother." He said I look cool, so I need to praise. I'm happy someone said that. Tommy Cham said. Tommy Cham said, "Yes, we have the power of the wishing tree in ourselves." So he's agreeing with you, Sarah. And Richa Jane said that bad luck only brings out the best in us. If we look back, like I do, I find it hard to believe that I was there feeling low. That's actually also a good point.
Mhm.
So basically, they are all supporting your what you said. I think that's a good thing because find your wishing tree. Yeah. Sometimes people like me, we want to find the wishing trees out there because dreams looks
Mhm.
good, looks better. If you try to find it inside, you need to work, you need to do something. Some people just too lazy. Bloody hell, I might be lazy.
Yes.
True, true. That's a good thing. uh so monkey, do you remember? Because you're monkey,
Yeah, monkey
that's
also. Yeah.
yeah, doesn't mean that you have a lot of hairs. Monkey means worry about your monkey brains. Yeah, monkey brains. Don't
Yes.
have it scattered around, because if you scattered around, my gosh. uh Use 2021 to maximize your potential. I think as a monkey, if you have, not as a monkey lah, everyone who heard this, of course, humans lah. But if you have monkey in, as your animal signs, I think that guy's that person's supposed to be happy because everything looks good. Now follow what Sarah said. Think, and I
So you
think
have to have a good
what
memory also.
true,
Yes, because
and
the
I
monkey
think
this year in 2021 has a forgetful memory. So remember, maybe write small pinups to as a remembrance of what to do. A reminder.
like you said, yeah, monkey brains scattering around, probably forgetting something, probably forgetting a lot of things because your mind's not focused. True. And
Yes.
I think when you told the story, it's also in a way is answering Boon's question about manifestation. Let me read it again. Hold on, yeah. So, oh my gosh, he said something about manifestation. So this pandemic can go faster or something like that. Because it works in global level. I don't think
Mhm.
if one or two people do manifestation for this global event, and they will agree to it. So if a lot of us having positive thoughts, it can change. Otherwise,
Yes.
yeah, I think the way you say it, suddenly it made me inspiration to answer the question. So if we all want the pandemic to be over, we all as humans in the world need to work hand in hand. We need to have positive minds so that one can go
We have
faster.
to live a We have to live a new lifestyle. We have to adapt to the new changes and follow the new rules of this current moment so that we can get through this and survive.
That is a good one. That's very inspiring. Thank you, Sarah. A good thing. Yeah. So are we going to the rooster now, or we still?
Yes. Or the rooster now?
Yeah. Do you still have something else to say about monkey? Because I think monkey is already enough. Anyway, everything is supposed to be
monkey's
good.
enough.
I mean, the only thing that is not good is, because you're having too much things, because your mind is scattered. Yeah, you tend to forget something.
Yeah.
If seeing the pattern that you mentioned, right? Even if you're too happy, if this year is gonna be good and great for you, don't forget, because next year might not be that good. So even if it's good, you better also care and think. Yeah, like you said, 2019, you when you're doing good, you're supposed to collect wealth. So when 2020 hits and you suddenly was in the low position, you actually have enough money. You don't need to be stressful about it. So I think when you're having a good year, 2022, yeah, when you're having a good year in 2021, make sure that you accumulate your wealth. Whatever happens in 2022 is going to happen in 2022, but at least you're prepared for it. I think that's a good lesson that we get from Sarah's story. Thanks, Sarah. I like it.
Thank you.
Sorry. Who's clapping? No one's clapping? Clapping. Ask people here to clap. Thanks, Sarah. Let's go to the rooster now, because I think we talked enough about the monkey already.
Yes.
You want to say about the year, month?
Okay. The year for the rooster is in those who are born in the year of the rooster is 2005. Okay, wait. Start with 1933, 1945, 1957, 1969, 1981, 1993, 2005, and 2017.
Nice.
So the month is in September. It will change accordingly yearly. So it's not exactly on the 1st of September, right? What's the date, William? For
Usually
the month?
around 6 or 7,
Starting,
right? 5, 6, 7. So
6 or 7.
we just say around.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure myself. It's around 5, 6, 7 until October, yeah? Around same time.
Yes. Around there, 6 or 7 October.
Yeah.
So every year it depends on the year. You have to look at the 10,000 year calendar to know exactly when. So then
if you want to know,
if you want
to know the details, if you want to know the details, you can ask Sarah, yeah?
Okay, so the hour will be from 5 p.m. to 6:59 p.m. It's the rooster hour. Rooster is also a peach blossom animal. So those who have rooster in their chart have a special likability in their chart. They are more easily liked.
Fari just said that he has rooster in his Patsu chart. Where is it? The day. He has the rooster in his day chart, in day pillar.
Oh, day pillar. Then his wife will be very attracted to him.
Oh my gosh, Fari! He's very happy to hear that,
Attractive personality to become a spouse or partner.
Oh, so you're a good catcher, a good man to catch. Just to tell people that Fari is one of the team here. He's still single.
Oh, okay. So Farid is
Okay.
going to Farid, right? His name. Well, he's going to have a very interesting year, a year of status, power, and promotions in 2021. So, William, are you going to promote him?
No, he's one of the partner anyway. I cannot promote him anymore. So let's talk about Farid. Let's talk about Farid since 2019. Let us
Okay.
discuss
Well,
what happened with Farid in 2019.
oh, in 2019, I hope Farid studied something, learned some new skills, because he had that scholar skills where everything analytical was easier to understand. His intuition was very high. Did he learn something new in 2019? His intelligence level was like way up here.
Oh my God, he's very good. I don't know if you studied. Did you study, Farid? You studied something? You learned something? What did you study? Not laugh, yeah? No, what did you study?
A lot of things like social media algorithm.
Oh, he said he's learning social media. He's learning how to,
In that time in 2019.
yeah. See, now he's in
Okay.
charge for the social media in our group. So he learned something good.
And also, since it's in his day pillar, did he learn anything to improve relationships? That would have been great.
Did you learn something to improve your relationship? He just laughed. I didn't think he learned something about his relationship. So that's also another way of
Communication
thinking, yeah?
skills with the spouse or partner.
Ah. So anyone who has rooster in 2019, not only Fari, when you are suddenly becomes very, very clever and analytical, what did you learn in 2019? Because you have the ability to learn something very fast. And the good thing, right, Sarah, if they learn something in 2019, they carried the knowledge until now, right?
Yes, they
They
carry
didn't
on
just,
forward.
they didn't just learn something, 2019 become smart and 2020 become dumb again. No, right?
Forgot.
It's not like that.
No.
No, yeah. So it's a good thing when you're having a good start as a learning start ability, you can learn anything and you carry that knowledge and skill until the years to come. Yeah,
Yes.
it's a relief. It's a good
So
thing.
then we go to 2020.
Okay,
2020, he had
Richa said she has rooster in month pillar, and she learned feng shui. I know you learn
Oh.
feng shui, Richa. I know you are so
Oh,
good
okay.
in Chinese metaphysics. Hello, Yenny. Hello, Handi. Hello, Eva. Yenny. So, in 2019, if Rooster learns something, everything's okay. Yeah, doesn't actually really have a bad start.
Yeah. No,
So
not really bad. Some injuries. Yeah, they had to be careful about injuries and everything they have might spoil. You know, maybe like suddenly their phone cannot work, have to get a new phone. You know, something spoil. Maybe a plug suddenly cannot work. Maybe suddenly car cannot start engine. You know, probably they'll go through that kind of thing during 2019. But that's minor issue. I mean, that's nothing. You know, with the intelligence
True.
style, you probably know how to fix it.
That's a good one. Yeah,
It's a small
that's a
thing,
good
and you
one.
know, big.
It's a small thing.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, yeah, the bad stars are not that significant to your life. Even if it happens, like you said, yeah, if it's broken, then suddenly you have the ability to fix it. Then fix it. If you have money,
Yeah, fix it. Yeah.
Why you get so worked out?
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
No need to have attachment to the things.
So all in all, Rooster is having a very good time in 2019. Yeah.
2021, they're having it good.
How about 2020 though?
So better make the most of it. This 2020, they were having the stars for being able to overcome issues, dissolve big problems. Because I think during 2019, they became so intelligent, upgraded their skills. By 2020, they suddenly can overcome problems for people, solve problems, solve issues, get over across any obstacles just like that easily, because they had developed their intelligence already.
Oh,
If they had, yeah.
I know
And
what
in
happened with Fari.
2020, the
No, because what happened, like you said, yeah, the rooster has the ability to meet problems and dissolve it. But Fari, one thing you know,
yes,
you have to meet the problem, then you can dissolve and learn something about it, right?
correct.
Because the experience, the challenges, and the ability start from problem. So
Yes,
those
correct.
problem, I know that, so I can talk about those problem you need to face. You need to have. Otherwise, you won't gain anything.
Yeah, the thing
So
about
I
these
think,
stars, yeah,
hmm?
yeah. The thing about these stars is
The
if
thing
you
about
have
this,
the special star, the special
Mhm.
to overcome problems means there's also a lot of problems coming, right? Correct, as you were
True,
mentioned just
true,
now. It's true, very true.
true, true. Hi, Master Jensen. Master Jensen Go is one of my master who's teaching feng shui in Singapore. So I think he's watching us at the moment. So I think you also can be friends with him.
Oh,
It's also good. So you can
hello,
share
hi.
ideas and anything. Yeah, yeah. And what else? Because it's very interesting. Yeah. You have dissolving stars,
As we're
but you have
continuing,
to meet the problem first.
2019.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So in 2019, they also had the Fortune Virtue, and they were having a lot of fun partying and all that, and they had the another stars that brings them a lot of happiness. So I'm just wondering, in 2019, Farid should have found somebody.
Fari, did you find
Should have found
somebody in
somebody and
2019 or not?
yeah.
You find someone, right? You didn't find someone. He didn't find.
In
Huh?
2019.
I met a lot of girls. I met a lot of girls, but none of them.
He said he met a lot of girls. Oh my God.
Oh, no. I have a relationship.
Of course, you had.
2019. I have a relationship at the end of 2019.
Oh, he said he actually had a relationship in the end of 2019.
Oh, okay. That means he did. Okay.
Yeah.
Because he had this special star, which was in Chinese, in Hokkien, it's called Ham Sap star.
Hamsap star.
It means
Really?
yeah. Yeah, in 2019. So maybe you would like to get going with girls, in the bedroom.
In the bedroom. Fari. I think Fari don't need that star, already get Hamsap. Hamsap, for people who doesn't understand what is Hamsap, I think it's a bit like dirty-minded. He laughed. I think he's agreeing to it. Yeah.
And also in 2019, so in 2020, he also had to be careful of what he said, because he with the person, but don't worry,
Hmm?
21 he will have the relief God star. The relief God that anyone he had heard before past this the year or problem easily.
Oh, that's a good one, though.
Okay, so then Farid also has the ability to become very famous in 2021. So you'll be famous when it comes to relationships. Now, especially now we're talking, you mentioned that he's single, right? Probably he'll be famous on your YouTube channel instantly overnight. Once a lot of girls watch. So you have to show a picture of Farid so that the girls can see him on your YouTube.
Yeah, and he wrote that
Because
on
he has
2019, he had a
the
dirty
being
mind.
famous overnight. Oh no, sorry, mine was in 2020.
Oh, 2020.
Yeah. 19 is just about intelligence. In 2020, having the fun and meeting all the girls and having opportunity full of what he says so that he don't hurt the girl. But in 2021, he will be able to now apologize or solve the problems. Maybe he will realize what he has said and get back with the girl if he's still interested in her. So anyway, those who have the rooster also has the ability to acquire a lot of wealth. We have the chest of wealth there, the chest of wealth luck this year. So in 2021, remember to accumulate as much wealth as possible. Don't let it go because we don't know in 2022 how will the luck be. So when you have the luck to accumulate wealth, take opportunity wherever there's you're able to leverage off money, save it or buy assets. Don't waste it on things that are liabilities. And must be careful of their health also. Those that in 2021, really be careful of injuries and bad health stars this in 2021 because the person who has the rooster in their chart might become a bit aggressive, because they have excessive energy. They get so much energy, then they start to do things more active, and then will hurt themselves. Small injuries here and there. Take care of health, not to be overtired and all that.
Because we have Fari here who has rooster, so we say it to Fari. Fari, be careful with your health. Yeah, don't be over energy. Like a rooster, you like to. No, not kidding.
Okay.
Boone said in Simon, it is the rest door. Oh my God. We're still talking about the dirty mind here.
So, because in Farid's day pillar, he has the rooster, right? So, for some people, they will say that instead of, because there might be possibilities of small injuries and bleeding. So, what normally people will do is instead of just waiting to get injured, maybe go and donate some blood, or maybe go and do your teeth scaling, to clear some energy so that you activate the injury stars by doing something that's positive, like donating blood.
Don't worry. For people around me who having those kind of the stars, I already arranged the time. So after the Chinese New Year, we're all going to go together to donate our blood.
Okay, great. Great for society.
Good. And the way we take our blood, it's not from here, it's not from the hand, it's from the feet.
Oh. Oh, is it?
You don't know that, right? Yeah,
Oh,
it
that's
is good for
something
health.
new and interesting.
It is good for health.
No.
Because if you took it from the hand, you actually taken out all the good blood. The blood has been
Oh.
filtered by the heart. But if you took it from the legs, from the feet, you actually took out all the bad blood. So if you want to be more healthy, you actually took it from the feet. You should come here, Sarah. I'll bring
I
you.
see. Very
Take the blood
interesting.
from your feet. The first time I took the blood out from my feet, you know what came out?
What came out?
Oil.
Oh my goodness.
Truly, oil. So I have a lot of cholesterol inside. It came out like really oil, no blood, oil. And after a few whiles, then the blood came out. See?
Oh, I see.
This is new to some people, but
yeah, it's very.
Yeah, even in Indonesia, it's not many people, but you know, I have a certain person who can do that. So we took the blood from our feet. Yeah, actually, I show it in my Instagram. No, it's not for the fainted heart. No, don't worry lah. It's not painful as in the hand actually. It's less painful. So
it's more of a therapy.
It is therapy. It's therapy. So if you have the cholesterol level high, if you have black blood, like you have to wash your blood, your kidney, you need to do that. It make the kidney works less harder than the way it should. Yeah, good you mentioned about it. So if you want to try it, you all should come to Bandung and I bring you there. Diabetes as well. Do you know diabetes is actually happen because you store a lot of anger inside you? So you need to calm your emotion down. It is. Like you said, right? You know already. I'm a therapist. I do healing. So if you have someone who has diabetes, you just ask them, is your emotion good or not? Usually they cannot control their emotion. They have a lot of anger. A bit they're angry, a bit angry diabetes.
Yeah. I know someone. Yeah, correct. I know is becoming very, very angry all the time. And now the sugar is going up also. The sugar level is also going up. So the person is a bit afraid of the health. So keep checking the glucose, but still cannot control the issue.
Yeah, true.
Every single thing get angry.
In Bazi, anger is wood.
It's correct.
Remember?
Very true, that one.
Anger is wood. Wood is your liver.
Yes. A lot of wood in the chart.
Liver deals with anger. And the liver also control your, I don't know the name in English. Yeah, it controls the sugar level of yours. I don't know what is the name of that organ. So the liver closely related to that organ. So if you got a lot of anger, this one imbalance, so you get diabetes.
I see.
So, yeah. So Mr. Jensen said, I'm coming after travel control. When you come here, I'm going to call the blood donor guy. Don't faint. Yeah. So what happened again with the rooster? I think all in all, for rooster in 2021, it's all about the have fun things. Yeah, something like monkey, I think. spleen. Oh
Yeah,
my
but
God.
the rooster
Yeah.
needs to have clarity because it has the star of instability. It feels like drifting aimlessly, don't know which direction to go. So now the rooster has to focus on, because there's the general power of status power and promotions and authority. Sometimes they lack clarity on what they want to do, because as a general, as the one given the power, you are in control to do something, either step A, B, or C. But if you don't have the clarity on what you want, you will not be able to choose A, B, or C. You'll be confused. You are given all these options, but you don't know what to do. So relax and try to remember what's the good of these points. What's the reasons of what you want to take this direction, this path A, B, or C. What is, and then you take it. So that's why you have to have the clarity of the mind as the power, as the person in control, as the leader of your group or leader of a company. You need to be clear on your steps to lead your team or your company towards the.
That's a good one. Did you hear it, Parik? Yeah, you need to have clarity. Remember, because you have instability star. You don't know which one you want to, which way you want to go, not which one you want to choose. Yeah, which way you want to go.
Maybe for him it's which one he want to choose because it's the day pillar.
Yeah, true. Which one to choose?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. But I think I have one question, because as you said in the Great Race story, yeah, the monkey and the rooster, because they have keng and sin, the metal mainly, so they like to do teamwork.
Yes.
As we can see here from the life between 2019 until 2021, both of them sharing quite similar, up and downs. 2019 they were having a good time.
Yes.
2020 not that good. 2021 suddenly becomes good again. So is there anything related to it?
Not so, but like if you want to say for the monkey, the 2020 wasn't good, but for the rooster, all 3 years were actually very good. It's just in different levels. For
Oh,
the
okay.
rooster, it was first need to improve the skills. Then they had and a lot of enjoyment, and then this year, 2021, they now have the ability to get promoted or have authority or power and status. So it was quite a good year. It was like a sequence for the rooster. First learn, then enjoy, and then with lots of lucks and meeting people, networking, getting to know people, getting the right connections, and then now this year, these people that he got connected to is giving him the power, the authority to do something that they had already collaborated at. But for the monkey, it was a bit different. Yeah. For the monkey, it was a bit different because for the monkey, the monkey was able to enjoy and make wealth, but probably the monkey enjoyed too much, and forgot. If the monkey had saved money and accumulated wealth, then 2020 issues were not a problem. They would have just lay low towards in 2020 and focus on improving their skills. And so by 2021, now they are ready to reboot and start life all again. And since they have the stars for making business, creating new businesses, this is a great year for the monkey to restart, like reboot like that after that bad year in 2020. So they kind of have a bit different roles. But like in the story, I was mentioning that Geng and Xin always work together because Geng and Xin are metal elements, and Geng is always about brotherhood, working together. And Xin likes to have followers, because Zin is like precious metal and likes people to follow them and look at them shine bright, So these two people seem to like to work as a team. You see, like in the story, even the rooster came up with the idea, like because it knows that it couldn't push the raft across the river, it needed the help of the monkey and the goat, and he called them to help because the rooster, as a Zin metal, is like a precious metal, right? It's good at asking people to do things, working as a team, but it is leading the people and telling them what to do because they like to be the leader and be the line, the one that everyone likes to praise and focus on.
That's true.
So
I
that's
just
the
remember
difference
it again.
between the Geng and the Zin. So
Yeah,
that's why they kind of work together. Yeah.
Yeah, you gave a very good example because the scene, the rooster gave up having the idea and actually let the two others follow his idea. And the one who rowed the boats is the monkey, which is Keng, right? So the brotherhood. So he said, okay, let me do it. Because the goat also doesn't have the hands, right? Have 4 legs. What can he do? He just stand there and say, okay.
Maybe use the back leg.
Use the back leg. That's
maybe
a good
use
one.
his
That's
tail to
very...
steer the direction. Yeah.
No, but I think listening to it again, your story has a lot of symbolic. Yeah, if you learn 八字, it is actually have a lot of symbolics where you can actually understand the 12 animals better. But one thing that I want to tell and point out is, even you heard the story, it doesn't mean that when you have monkey, then you will behave something like monkey. What Sarah actually told is not about that. It's about the element inside the animal sign. So if you already learn something about 八字, you will understand the real meaning about the element. So the real meaning about the element inside the animal signs, which make people easier to learn the 12 animals. It's very good, Sarah. It's very good. Thanks, though. It's another way to remembering it. Okay, we have a lot of thank you from May. Yeah, Fari also said thank you. It's a good sharing. I enjoy it so much. I think we already talked for what? More than 1 hour, yeah? Hari?
It's 1 hour with 50 minutes.
We already talked for more than 1 hour, which is, I think it's a very good sharing from Sarah. Thank you so much for sharing the skills and knowledge here. I would like to point out again, if you would like to have a consultancy with Sarah, please go to her website, which will be written down later. Be friends with her if you haven't been friends with her. I mean, follow her Instagram, add her Facebook account. She's nice. She will tell you, and just like today's session, she will tell you stories which actually will make you think. And I think the story is easy enough to understand and to catch the meaning, which I think it is great because the way you tell your skills is not by teaching theories or whatever, but by storytelling. I think it's a good thing to know, to learn. So if there is any more question that you would like to have Sarah answer, we are going to wait for your question. So what do you feel, Sarah? Do you like sharing your thoughts here? Did you find because sometimes I think we have a breakdown in communication. Yeah, I hope you can hear me well. And I already checked that we can hear you well. I hope you can
It's a
listen.
bit lagging.
It's a bit
Yes.
lagging. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, on my side.
On your side, is it? Yeah, because we already checked. But I think we can still listen to you clear. That's a good thing. Yeah. But what do you think about this experience sharing through the online? You like it?
Yes, it's interesting. It's good that now I get more exposed with William's help. Enjoy at our chat. He's very funny and makes me comfortable to do my sharing also.
Good.
And I learned a lot also from William.
Oh, thank you. I think I learned the most from you today. Anyway, as I already mentioned to Sarah, she will return. We are arranging the time. And we are going to have her talking about her expertise because we haven't actually explored her expertise. One of her expertise is doing feng shui for helping people do the business, right?
Yes. To
Yeah,
arranging the according to what they want to do, whether they want to increase their business, bring in more sales. Perhaps they want to bring in have better employees. So there's different aspects depending on what the business requires.
good. So we might have another session with you again, or we might have a 3-person sharing the same thought. We might have Master Jensen as also another feng shui master from Singapore who has probably different feng shui background. So we can all share and learn the same thing together. Yeah, what do you think?
Yes, that would be interesting.
Okay, thank you so much. So I think we already don't have any more questions. If there is no more question, I think we are going to finish this session. Thank you once again, Sarah. It's been wonderful, and I learned a lot from you. Especially, I love those stories. I think one of the best way to tell people is through stories at this moment. So you've been doing it well. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Before
Thank you
we
very
finish,
much. Okay.
I'm going to read the last comment from Chung Yoki Lee. Both of you look good, and I love Sarah's anecdote. Informative and fun. Thank you. Wishing you good health. Stay safe. Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
see,
Bye-bye.
not only me liking it. Yeah. And Bun Leong Xia said thanks, William and Sarah. Okay. So thank you everyone for having this
Thank you.
session. Listening. Thank you again, Sarah. So I'll be seeing you again next week with another start of the week. Thank you, Sarah.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hold on.